Well, hello guys, my name is Dave. I live in Finland. I like bananas. My favorite colors are green, blue and yellow. And I like building machines to put behind the tractor. So welcome to a new video.
And welcome to part 2 of this log splitter build in my workshop here in Finland. The current state of this is where I left you in the last video. So if you haven't seen the last video of this project, please go and watch it before you watch this. I pulled out the cylinder, as you see here, to get the right place to this wedge here. So now I have marked with a marker here where I will drill. So I will drill 3 holes on each side and put 12mm bolts. So with that you can remove it if you want to do some service to the wedges here underneath it. Let's try to drill the holes, and I will use this thing. That went really well. I'm gonna try this second hole. I'm gonna lock it down now so I can remove that clamp and drill the last hole. Oh, that's a 10.9. Usually I have just 8.8 bolts. Yeah. Well, an update here. I don't feel like filming everything I do here. But the plan is here to make a 3-point hitch connection. So I'm going to weld the axles like this, and then I have cut out these beams. So I will do a pyramid triangle here, and also from this triangle it will go here, and the hydraulic valve will be there. So it will be exactly in the middle here. Yeah, and then I have cut out these pipes. So these pipes will be connected here and here, and it will be spring loaded, so telescopic, and the push plate will be here, or a pull plate if you name it. This is the push plate, and this is going to be the pull plate that pulls it back. But yeah, now I'm going to make that 3-point hitch, and then we will see after that. So these are done, came out great. Then I'm going to how should I do this? Now let's look. What? Okay. Well guys, an update here. Once a guy told me that I should film some northern lights, and here we got some now. Look at that. Wow. So this is in western Finland. Yeah. Well, a new week and a new day here in the workshop. I got a side project. It was a trailer that the boom had broken, and a guy wanted a new hitch on that trailer. So yeah, you can buy new hitches, or I don't know the name for this, but let's call it hitch. So but I could salvage the old one, so here it is. I cut it off, and I will still weld a little more here on it. Yeah, and then I have a 50mm axle with a pipe on it and some stoppers and washer. So I will try to weld this together and see. I thought I want to show you this, it might be interesting. So, but let's try to weld this up now. Glowing red. It's some splatter to clean off here later on. Well, here's an update for you. Yeah, this is welded nice and tight, nice and steady, and it's rotating. And so this is the up side, and then I'm going to cut out so this will fit over it, and I will weld that shot from both sides, and then a front piece. Yeah, and the underside of this, it looks like that. So I welded it to this beam, and it has to be like that so we can rotate. And there I have a grease nipple with a hole, or a hole with a grease nipple and a protector here. Yeah, but let's cut out in this beam so I can weld it on. Yes, this guy is ready, and then this comes. So when this is done welded, then I will hit down this lip and weld there. And as you see, here I have a groove to weld also. So everything will be connected to everything here. And when this part is welded, then I will put it on the trailer. Okay, that's done. Let's try to put some grease in this. Okay, so here's the results. I made this rotation stopper to prevent it to go, you know. That's the worst that can happen if you're stressed. So, well guys, here in between I got a package from our friends in China. So let's see what they have sent me. Okay, so here is it. Vevor Tough Tools half price. I don't know about that, but we will test this out. It's a 200 amp weld. MIG weld, model MIG 200. MIG 200, yeah. So this is what came in the package. So the welder, some gasless flux cord wire, and different kind of pulleys. I think this is meant for flux cord. So then some nozzles, ground cable, gas hose if you wanna connect it up to a bottle, like welding gas bottle. And here, this is like a combi, so you can weld with stick also. And then this welding cable. It feels like it's really rubbery, not plastic stuff. Feels really great. And here inside, so there you put your wire, and here's your feeder. And yeah, basically here you can change the stuff. So here's MIG weld 200, MIG solid, MIG flux, MMA, that's stick welding. And TIG, can you TIG with this also? MIG flux, you have to connect this here, and then the ground wire here. This feels really solid. Okay, welcome to the future. It's my first time welding with flux cord, so I don't really know how to adjust. I don't really know how to adjust this, but I think I will have to take some time to learn. So my first impressions with this welder, it seems to work really nice. I just have to take some time to learn the scales here. And I don't like this flux cord thing. I'm not used to that, so I remember I have some solid wire in stock somewhere, so I will try to find that one and try. But a problem with that is that I need some welding gas. So this welder has this gas connection here, so that's nice, but I need a gas bottle. So I don't know if I'm going to try use this, but my honest opinion, I don't like this at all. This flux cord is just too messy for me. Normally when I'm welding, the result is this. Nice and smooth. With this flux cord, you get crappy stuff like this. The welder itself, I think it's good. And it's good quality. Solid and nice. So if I'm ever going to use this weld here in the workshop, then I definitely need to get a small gas bottle and solid wire and try that out. But with flux cord, it's really handy to have, like in a building project outside when doing rebar or something, you wanna weld rebar together. It's really handy to have that. So I'm definitely gonna use this machine for welding rebar and stuff like that outside. I still think this machine is worth the money because here you can weld with stick also. I'm not going to try that in this video, or maybe I should try now. So let's try stick welding here in between. So then we need to MMR 140 amps. I think I will use 110 here. Then I have this 5mm sheet. Gonna put this together. Wow! Wow, that was nice. Welded really nice with the stick welder. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to weld that good, but it does. It almost ignited the stick better than this machine. So this is 160 amperes and this is 140. But yeah, let's try another stick. I think that is like 15mm. So let's try these. That was almost too hot. That penetrated real good. And next up, let's try this 3.2 millimeter stick. Really long. Nice penetrating, solid. Look at that. So with this 2.5 and this 3.2, it welded really good. Look at that weld. That's what I wanna see when welding. The welder turned out to be better than I thought in the first place. The stick welding worked really good. So if anybody of you are interested in buying this machine, I will leave a link in the description of this video and also a discount code so you can get 5% off. With that discount code you can get 5% off in every stuff. So make sure to check out what they have there and buy a machine yourself. Okay, I'm currently trying to get this mouse trap or yeah, this thing here set up here, so I will try to weld here and there. So this is working like this. Okay, so the mouse trap, or what you call it, it's soon going to be done. So here I made some pipes, yeah, holder stuff, telescopic stuff. Yeah, so when you put your log here, this will start hugging and holding your log, so it won't flip over when it's here. And when the cylinder reverses, this will stop somewhere here. Then it will open up and the log will fall down. So that's the plan of the whole thing here. I don't know if it's going to work. So the whole mouse trap, it will be spring loaded with these 3 springs. I will put 3 springs on both sides. So it will be some tube and stuff here inside the pipe that will pull this that way. So spring is arriving. But here in between I need some pizza. This is in Finnish, but pizza in Finnish, it's like pizza in English also. So, but jauheliha, that means ground meat, ground beef meat. Yeah. So let's taste this. Cold. Let's take some Saaremaa joogivesi, drinking water. Yeah, I hope you are doing great and feeling great. I'm glad that the winter is gone, but cheers, my friends. This is the most important meal of the day. I was reading the text of this pizza and jokainen vetää tyylillään. That means everyone eat with their style. And this was my style. Ilman aina höger. I got some hydraulic stuff from Estonia, from Kaubomaja. So, but I paid for it myself. Banjo fittings, some hoses, hose clamps. So this valve here, it's with 3/4 inch BSP, British Standard pipe thread. So I put that to reduce it to 3/8. So the pressure hose is 3/8 and the return hose is 1/2 inch. And yeah, and then I need to get some hoses here to the cylinder. So for the pressure hose, I will put this banjo fitting with some copper washers. And that goes here. This hose there. Because this valve has 2 speeds forward, because of this valve has 2 speed forward, that means that it multiplies the oil from both sides to 1. So that means it's more oil flow through that hose than to the reverse hose. So the reverse hose, that doesn't need to be 1/2 inch. It could be 3/8. So I will maybe put 3/8. We will be having more flow through that hose than this. Click. Click. So for the return, 3/8 hose. That way, and then this 3/8 1/2 inch reduce nipple. It's not pretty, but it works. I didn't remember the name of this washer, but it was a guy that wrote to me in the comments in 3 videos back. But now I don't remember the name of it, so we'll just go with the Usit washer. And then this. Click. And then this. Gotta make sure that the lever has room. Now it has. Click. And then that. Yo. I will just hope that the oil is enough. It's too hard to do the level 2 with this. I'm going to run this log splitter with the tractor later on, but I just want to test with my mini loader how it works. What do you think, guys? If you like this kind of stuff, give me thumbs up, and I think I will have to stop this video here because otherwise it will be way too long. I think we are up in 30-40 minutes already. So, but give me some comments. What do you think of this machine? As you saw, I haven't installed the springs yet here, so this is totally loose. But it works. Haven't installed these yet, but they are coming here, 2 on each side of a middle one. So five in a row there. And as you understand, I want to build a plate here, so it's like cleaning the whole thing here. And yeah, here you see I made some stopper, so it will stop here. And this is also this way. Yeah, so this mini loader, it has high flow pump, but it's only 21 horsepower engine, so I'm not going to use this mini loader for running this box wedge log splitter. So I will use the tractor instead. And as you saw when I tried the second speed here, it did stall. It didn't want to do that. But yeah, you can already see some firewood laying on the floor here, so maybe this is going to work. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you think, and in part 3 of this project I will take this machine outside and put it behind the tractor and test it out with some real fresh birch logs. So that will be interesting. Yes, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.